Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Chinese University. We are here at the Institute of Future Cities, and we are doing our workshop today again about culture and about handicraft. So we are very happy to have our speaker with us. I will introduce her later on. But let me say hi to our friends who are Cantonese speaking. 大家早晨啊！咁我哋而家咧又嚟到中文大學啦，我哋喺多元文化行動計劃呢一度咧又有新一次嘅一個手工藝工作坊，今日又要開始啦。咁如果你新參加我哋嘅活動咧，我哋或者簡單介紹下我哋多元文化行動計劃咧，就係主力係去需要用知識啦，或者係用一啲經驗性嘅活動咧，去同大家分享一下香港其實咧都有好多唔同嘅文化，有好多唔同嘅族裔一齊喺度生活嘅。咁我哋都學下關於佢哋嘅文化。咁大家可以見到咧，我今日披住呢件咧尼泊爾色彩啦，係一個尼泊爾嘅老太太送俾我嘅一個披肩。咁啊好暖喎，而家已經其實出緊汗。咁我哋即係認識多啲咧，咁我哋咧就通過文化嘅知識咧，我哋又可以同我哋嘅鄰居啊、同事啊，咁一齊咧係好開心咁一齊去分享文化去生活咁樣。So about Multiculturalism in Action Project, if you're new to us, just a couple of seconds on our program. We focus on promoting positive ethnic relations in Hong Kong. And we do this by introducing different cultures, different heritages in Hong Kong that we are so lucky to have. We are living together with many different ethnic groups, and so we will try to learn from each other how we all live in Hong Kong as Hong Kongers. So today we are very happy to our speaker with us. She will teach us about Nepalese culture as well as how to make a handicraft called Rangoli. So okay, let's go on to the next slide, which shows some information about our speaker. Okay, our speaker is Ms. Gurung Indra, or we call her Judy. Judy, welcome to the Chinese U. You grew up in Nepal and India and have lived in Hong Kong for over 20 years.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And now you feel you are Hong Kongers.
Yes.
Wonderful. And Indra 咧，我哋亦都叫佢做 Judy 啦。就喺尼泊爾同印度長大嘅，嚟咗香港20幾年啦，而家就覺得自己一定係一個香港人嚟㗎啦，係咪？OK，and 其實你都有常常參加做社會服務㗎喎，係咪？嚇，你今次教我哋做 Rangoli 啦，你提出一樣嘢，我覺得好有趣嘅，就係話你喺教學中同時又學，你不單教，仲喺個過程裏邊又學啦，去探索一啲新嘢啦，而且係have fun 好緊要啊，係咪？我哋要一路做一路要好開心。So we have Indra here with us, and she tells us that she loves to do social services. She's very active in the Yaojinwang area, and she loves to learn, explore, and have fun while teaching. So I think this is wonderful. Okay, so we just say hi to Indra. Maybe then we go on to learn something about Nepalese culture. In fact, this is a very good time to learn about Nepalese culture. The reason being that we have started Tiha. Tiha is the second biggest festival in Nepal. Sometimes people confuse it with Diwali, which is the Indian festival, Diwali, which is in a way similar because Diwali is the festival of lights, and you have lots of lights being put on the house, outside the house, or inside the house, right? And it's the same thing in Nepal, right? It's the second biggest festival. I know that you have 3 days of holidays for this, which is so nice. And it's just started yesterday. So this is the second day of the 5 days of celebration.
Right.
And it's also called Deepavali, right? So I guess it depends on the place, right? Some people call it Deepavali, some people call it Tiha. And sometimes we just use the Indian phrase Diwali. So we say happy Diwali to everybody, right? Yeah, and that happens in Nepal too. So I can see in the picture on the left-hand side corner, when you have all these lights lit up, it's really beautiful. This is in the streets, right? Now, we were also saying that Tiha is different from Diwali because it's characteristically different because in the first 4 days, actually the festival celebrates 4 animals that have very close relationships with human beings. In a way, it's like a tribute to them or to thank them for their service, right? So the 5 days of Tiha We'll be focused on the first day on the crow. The second day, today is the second day.
Today
is the dog. So you see the dog is the puppy over there with the garland, right? Right, the marigold flower, and then he's got the tikka as well. Right, so it is to show gratitude to them and to say, we thank you for your great service, for the great relationship. So the second day is the dog. The third day is the cow and also Lakshmi. Lakshmi, who is Lakshmi?
God, goodness for the wealth and for the money for the one of the items.
Oh, okay. So like us Chinese, right? We have the god of wealth, Choi San.
Oh.
Yeah, we have Choi San, but in Nepalese culture, the god is a female, so she's a goddess of wealth, right? So that's the third day, which is tomorrow. Fourth day is the tribute paid to the ox, and the fifth day is the brother. So the fifth day is reserved for human beings.
Yes.
Right. This is very very interesting. 我哋同Judy 講嘅就係天下同 Diwali 好唔同咧，就係5日嘅節慶裏邊咧，每一日都係有唔同嘅慶祝對象嘅喎。第一日就係烏鴉啦，第二日就係狗啦。今日係第二日喎，琴日我哋啱啱開始係嘛？係啊。今日第二日就係狗狗啦。咁我哋睇到張相裏邊嘅狗狗咧，都有一個 tikka 啦，然後有一個花環嘅。咁聽日係牛嘅慶祝啦，同埋財富女神 Lakshmi。咁我啱啱先至喺度講，我哋中國人都有財神嘅喎，不過我哋嘅財神咧就係一個男神。咁然後咧第4日係公牛啦，第5日咧就係 reserve 俾兄弟。我覺得兄弟祝福呢一個禮儀咧好特別啊！喺第二度好似冇㗎，係咪？喺尼泊爾有一個咁特別嘅節日喎。係啦，咁我哋睇下一張 slide 咧，就睇到點樣特別法。呢個兄弟祝福禮咧就叫做擺 tikka， 擺即係兄弟，即係點解 ？Brother，right？ Tikka is to bless, right? To put on the tikka. Yes.
For the head.
Yeah, I think there are two beautiful stories, especially the first one. I love the first story that we have here, which is the goddess Yamuna. Her brother fell very ill and was almost dying. And so the god of death, Yama, was going to come and get him, right? But Yamuna told the god of death that, please wait, let me finish my rituals for him, and then you can take him then. And she started this very elaborate ritual that takes days and days and days. And what did she include? She included putting the tikka on his forehead, putting water and the blessed oil around him, and putting the marigold around him. And so she told Yama that until the tikka dries out, until the water and oil dries out, and until the marigold all wilts, then you can take him. So she went on and on and on, never stopped, right? Yes. So and then prolong the life of the brother, really. Yeah. I think this is a really beautiful story. Do you want to tell us the second part? So after this legend, then there was a king in ancient times. About who was he?
As the Balihang, one of the king in that time, and he's very ill. And after blessing her sister, he is killed. Killed by the disease.
Okay.
Yeah, it says, and that time for it is the dark night,
right?
And the peoples are bring for the light, and they separate for the news. The spirits are singing for the Delsi Bailo.
Yes.
And everyone who's like everyone house have a light and beautiful, different color of the lights.
Right. Yeah.
And we sing like one person is giving dialogue, then we follow his. Yes. And it is very funny.
Yeah.
And when I was young, I used to play that one.
Yeah. And the young people collect some money by performing. Yeah, I have first-hand experience because I was in Gandruk. And so it was Tiha time, and then people were just doing that in Pokhara as well. So I think many people in Hong Kong have been to Nepal to travel, to visit, and I think this is probably the best time. Well, not this year, but if we are going back to Nepal for a visit, I would highly recommend going in Tiha time you will see all the festivities， 好開心嘅係咪？好多慶祝。我哋啱啱咪講緊呢兩個好重要嘅兄弟祝福禮嘅故事啦，咁即係令到人諗起即係兄弟同埋姊妹之間咧有一個好深厚嘅情誼。咁呢個我就有少少一手經驗嘅嚇。如果我哋去到尼泊爾咧喺 Pokhara 嘅時候啦，我嗰一年去 Pokhara 咧，就係見到大家好熱烈咁樣慶祝啦、唱歌跳舞啦。而且係好開心嘅。不如我哋睇下下一張 slide 咧，呢度就睇到呢個傳統點樣可以流傳到落嚟。How is this tradition being continued today? So it only happens on the 5th day, right? Baitika.
Yeah, on the 5th day we'll be doing the Baitika.
Yes, and this is a picture of you doing the Baitika for your brothers. Yeah, so and you give them the hats. This is a very nice hat.
Yeah, it's the traditional way we give the head to brother.
Yes.
Head to the brother, yeah.
Right, and the garland. Yes.
Garland and the flower. First, how we do, starting from here, we put the 7 times for the water.
Yes.
For the save my brother, and like we pray for the garden, like brothers don't get ill, and so we bless to the garden.
Right.
Brother, yeah.
Right. And the reason why you use the marigold for the garlands because it stays a long time. It stays fresh. It doesn't wilt easily.
Yes.
Yeah. So it also signifies long life. Right. And then after the ceremony, you will also give gifts to one another.
Yeah. After that, we put in the 7 paste. I mean 3 line paste. After that, we put for the 7 color for the dot.
Right.
And we bless the God that we bless the brother to become a light in your life and colorful in your life.
I see. For our Chinese friends, let me explain a little bit. 我哋好多時見到尼泊爾朋友咧個額頭呢處咧就有一個紅點嘅，係咪？咁呢個叫 Tika， 呢個其實亦都係一種祝福嚟嘅喎，係咪？係一種祝福。咁但係喺拜 Tika 呢一日咧個慶祝裏邊咧，嗰個 Tika 就變成3條白色，然後咧上邊咧就有7點唔同顏色嘅 Tika。咁呢個係一個好隆重嘅一個祝福嚇。咁然後除咗呢一個 Tika 之外咧，亦都會用萬壽菊啦，因為萬壽菊係代表長壽啦。另外就喺佢兄弟嘅周圍咧，就開始係用水啦同埋油啦，一路祈禱，一路圍住佢哋轉7次。咁好犀利喎！
個油係擺喺度，
油擺喺呢處，水就係畫個圈。
And we have a small the round one, small, I forgot something in there, and we broke this one is for the incense god.
原來都好多象徵嘅活動㗎喎，打爛咗就即係好似代表住疾病就去除咗啦。
Yes.
Okay.
Also, if not broke, then we sit back.
Okay.
So we have to push
really hard. Make sure it breaks.
Yeah.
Okay. And is this a coconut or what is it?
It's not coconut. I forgot. I lost the word.
Is it a nut?
It's a nut. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So at the end of the ritual, the brothers will use their forehead to touch the sister's feet to show love, to show respect and devotion. I think that is very beautiful.
Also, that time it's very tough. Like.
Very touching.
Yeah, we respect each other.
Yeah. 呢個好特別啦，我覺得即係完成咗成個。
After during that, the brothers bow down to the sister.
Yeah.
Really
touching. I hope we do the same too. The Chinese brothers will do the same to the sisters. But 呢個講笑啦。
Chinese brother. When I work in he's a long time before I have one Chinese brother and he celebrated with me.
Okay, definitely. I'm sure the brothers are very grateful after the blessing. 係咪？即係兄弟亦都會表示多謝啦，表示佢對姊妹嘅愛同埋尊重咧，就會用個額頭去掂佢哋嘅腳，咁樣係一個好高水平嘅一種尊重嘅儀式。咁完晒之後咧，就會互相交換禮物啦。Now, we're talking about gifts. You said here in the slide that they will sometimes give sisters money. They will give clothes or jewelry. And this is a gift from your brother?
This is a gift from my brother. And also this one is a gift from my brother.
So this is what you wear.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, really nice. Can I try? I can't resist. Yay! Remember to give it back to you. Nice. So this is traditional design, like this one. This one set.
Yes.
Ah, very pretty. And I think we can get this in Jordan, not only in Nepal.
Yes, it has to have a Jordan also have some jewelry shop in Nepali shop.
Very pretty traditional designs. 咁大家如果睇到呢個就係Julie 嘅兄弟咧喺完成咗拜 tick 嘅時候，其中送俾佢嘅一份禮物啦。呢個好靚嘅金鏈啦，有啲珍珠啦，咁然後用金同埋寶石做嘅，仲有一 set 嘅有個戒指，我都忍唔住要戴下先。OK， 好靚。咁大家有興趣咧，唔一定要去尼泊爾買嘅，其實係可以去佐敦啊，即係比較多尼泊爾人嘅地方咧，其實都有機會買到嘅。OK， 咁我哋就繼續睇落去啦。我哋繼續睇到咧，就係買 ticket 點樣完成咗之後咧，就呢個好特別喎。最尾嗰個 point 咧 ，the last point here in the slide is that you say even cousins can join the buy ticket. So in Chinese we will say 堂兄弟 right? So brothers who are from the uncles, who are sons of your uncles can also join and be blessed by the sisters. Okay, I think this is great. OK， 咁我哋下一張睇到啲乜嘢咧？喺香港咧，you do buy ticket every year?
Yes, but this year I can't because one of the family members we lose. So once we lose the family member, we didn't celebrate on that year.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope everybody is feeling better. OK， 江學員仲有個習俗嘅，如果屋企有一個喪事嘅話咧，咁嗰一年就停一次。So next year you
can
resume.
Yeah,
I see. So this is a picture from last year, right? And what you do is to feed your brothers sweet foods, including sel roti. What is a sel roti? I hear about it a lot. But what is a sel roti? Is a ring?
The bread is made by the rice flour and make it for the ring one.
I see.
Also, we can put the milk or some soda and make it for the beautiful ring one.
Yes, yes.
That's called roti.
一個圈形嘅麵包。
圈形嘅麵包。
It has to be sweet. 甜嘅。
It's really depend on family. Sometimes they don't eat the sweet, but yeah, mainly the family are sweet.
Okay, so it's mainly sweet. 通常係甜嘅麵包。咁然後就加我哋啱啱講嗰個 tikka 啦，用7個顏色做嘅 tikka。好靚。OK， 咁呢度就係舊年嘅擺 ticket。不如我哋好似有條片可以睇下嘅喎，咁我哋睇下片先啦。喺香港點樣 celebrate 擺 ticket? We have a clip that we shot earlier. So let's see how this can be practiced in the family. It's usually in the house, right? Okay.
But in Hong Kong, are flat.
Okay, so you bless the door?
No, if yes, also one of the meaning of the bless the door.
This is Rangoli.
Then one is if brother is not here, for example, maybe one of brother is not with me, maybe they say another country, then we put in the door and his name.
Oh, okay, that's very nice. So you bless the brother although he is away.
Yeah.
I see.
Even you can put on the door or you can put on the wall. So then you take a picture and say to brother, in your name also I bless.
Okay, wow. 原來如果係啲兄弟唔喺香港或者唔喺身邊咧，譬如去咗外國咧，都可以祝福佢嘅喎，就係喺門上邊喺牆上邊寫佢個名，然後俾個 ticket 佢。
No， 唔使寫名，嗰就係你。And from your heart is in your heart is this is for that one brother.
Yes.
This is for
one brother. Yes.
And we draw in there for the face.
Yes.
And after that we took the picture
and sent to him.
But now as I took a sign picture, but before not like this.
Yeah.
And usually brother asks us.
Yeah.
Did you bless
you do
that? Did you do that in my name?
Okay.
Then I said yes. Then they're gonna send to the gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Okay, and we can see here in this one we have the Rangoli, right? So you decorate the house really nice. Oh, this is so roti. Okay， 咁我哋翻嚟睇完呢條片咧，就學識咗關於擺 ticker 好多嘢啦。咁頭先大家睇到喺地下上邊咧有一啲裝飾嘅，嗰、個叫做 Rangoli。咁我哋可以睇下 Rangoli 究竟係乜嘢啦。我哋去翻我哋嗰個 slide 嗰處咧，就睇到，今日其實就係要學點樣整呢個 Rangoli 喎。頭先我哋睇到嗰個地下嗰個咧就唔同樣嘅。Connie 啊，我哋可唔可以睇翻我哋嘅 slide？ 係咪呢度？OK， 咁唔緊要啦，我哋睇住自己先。咁OK, here we are. Right, Rangoli, right. We just saw it very quickly in the clip that there is this Rangoli on the floor, and so let's have a look at what Rangoli is. So in Nepal, this is a very complicated design, like in the picture in the middle, right? It used a lot of different materials and candles to make. 然後中間下一張咧 the next one you can see is basically only white, but the design is also very intricate, right? And this is all, I think it has a religious and cultural meaning to it, and which is to welcome the gods.
So welcome to the Lakshmi.
Yes, especially Lakshmi. So this is a picture of Lakshmi, right? And you can see the gold pouring out from the sky. So it's like, the blessings and the wealth, prosperity coming from heaven and giving to human beings, right? So this is the goddess Lakshmi. 女神希米啦 Lakshmi 啦，咁你大家可以睇到咧，好多金咧喺個天上面跌落嚟，其實就係象徵住富足啦，象徵住財富啦，咁就係帶嚟俾人類咁解嘅。咁呢啲好靚嘅 Rangoli 咧，就係愛嚟迎接女神㗎啦。咁當然 Rangoli, the name itself is very simple. It just means design of colors, right? So you use very colorful sands to do this, and there are different names in different parts of Nepal as well as in India as well. That's what I heard. So 如果大家聽到好似 column Rangoli 其實都係同一樣嘢嚟嘅。咁作為一個文化同宗教嘅象徵咧，佢就愛嚟迎接神明咧，尤其是喺 Tiha 嘅時候咧，就係迎接女神希米啦。就有啲地方咧，我知道咧就係每日係重新再做過嘅，即係每日整完之後咧，一家人又再聚埋一齊，又再做一個新嘅。So in some places they do it every day, but I think in most families now, for lack of time or maybe for convenience, they just do once for Tiha. Yes. So next slide we will see how it is being done. in Nepal. This is your house?
That's my sister's house.
Your sister's house. Oh, so it's all decorated with lights. Very pretty. And then you make this Rangoli on the right?
Yes, we made it.
What do you use? It's not just sand.
Also Rangoli color.
Yeah, Rangoli colors. Yes. Okay. And then you put candles afterwards. Right. But you can also use natural ingredients like rice, right, as you say.
The white one is we can use for the rice powder.
Rice, flour, or you can use sand or flower petals. How do you do that? You get the marigold and pull the petals.
Yeah, pull the petal, then we can make it the one of the Rangoli also.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. So why don't we go on to the next slide and have a look at what is done in Hong Kong, because you move to Hong Kong, obviously we don't have big houses. Very seldom. Most of us live in apartments, right? So what do you do in Hong Kong?
How we do is different people have a different way to do it, because some people they put it outside the lamp, but for me I put it inside because of the environment. We make a Rangoli and welcome to the God of Lakshmi. Welcome to the God of Lakshmi to put some lamp, colorful lamp.
Oh, okay. You can see this in the left picture, right? Yeah. Next to the door, there are some candles, and in the middle, you see a swastika. 係咪有個萬字形用花瓣做啦，然後就擠咗啲蠟燭，就好似呢啲咁樣樣啦。呢度睇唔睇到我哋嘅咧？我哋係啦，揾翻個鏡頭先。So we use candles like this, yes. Different designs too.
Different design.
Right, so candles as well. OK， 咁其實我就見到咧，仲有喺 slide 裏邊咧，我哋翻去啲 slide 嗰度咧，就有啲好得意嘅嘢喎。喺呢個地下嗰度擺嘅，可以係自己擠嘅花瓣啦，亦都可以去買嘅。Because everybody's so busy, now many people just go to shops and buy ready-made ones, right? Instead of hand making them, they use this kind. So what are they?
It's just a Rangoli sticker. So I think I prefer to do this one also in my community. I like to prefer to do this one because sometimes it's the lamp is tainted, the fire is tainted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take out the sticker that stick on the door also.
Yes. So it's very convenient. Then you just buy. And this one is the dia. This is traditional design. 呢個就係傳統嘅油燈 design 係咪？咁如果大家忙咧，唔得閒去真正每天去做一個 Rangoli 咧，就會買。大家如果有興趣，其實都可以去南亞鋪頭咧都買到嘅。咁有啲傳統嘅油燈嘅 design 咧，呢個係個油燈啦，呢個係個火啦。另外呢啲就係一個腰果花，我哋叫係咪 the pastry? Right, yeah. So you can stick it on the floor. I see. Many different designs, so big and small ones.
Yes, for me, if I do this, I stick this one first, and I take out this one second.
OK， 咁自己可以 join 埋一齊嘅，即係攞呢啲出嚟去黐落去，就繼續做一個唔同嘅設計都得嘅。OK, I see. This is very convenient. I think we can all do this now. OK, but we need to know the traditional way of doing a Rangoli. 咁我哋再翻嚟睇翻我哋嘅 slide 咧，我哋就睇到咧有唔同嘅 design 可以買之外咧，我哋可以唔同嘅方法去 combine 佢之外咧，就我哋可以睇下，如果真係畫嘅係點畫法嘅咧，我哋下一張 slide 睇到咧，譬如右手邊嗰啲相，右手邊嗰啲相嗰處咧，就見到有。主要係對稱㗎啦 ，symmetrical designs mostly, but there's also a lot of beautiful designs that are not symmetrical, right? Like the one on the bottom right, right? 咁我哋有好多好靚嘅 design 啦，大家可以睇到嚟確意。咁不如我哋睇一次 ，let's have a look at the demonstration video first, and then we get a sense of how these are made, right? Okay, let's go. We get a big circle.
Dot.
Yes.
Big circle, then after we make a dot. If we learn further how to make a dot, and very easy to make the Rangoli. Just have to learn how to make it.
Okay. So this is a symmetrical design. So this is what you call a freehand
Yeah, freehand means used by hand.
Making, yes. Okay, and you use a spoon to do this.
Teaspoon.
Yeah. OK， 咁我哋翻嚟現場睇完呢條片咧，大家如果有興趣咧，其實可以喺 YouTube 嗰度咧都可以揾到好多呢一類嘅教學嘅影片嘅。So we've got these tutorials from YouTube as well. So this is actually downloaded from the YouTube. So if you're interested, go ahead and look for a pattern that you like, and then you can follow. But this is like the freehand and traditional kind of Rangoli. Now today we are going to make something different. 我哋下一張咧睇下咧就係我哋要開始做手工咯喎。咁大家先要去準備啦。We need to get all our materials ready. So we'll be giving you 20 seconds. So 家庭觀眾們咧就可以去呢度準備你嘅 materials 啦，有 Rangoli colors 啦，即係呢啲藍果麗粉啦。 多啲顏色啦，因為我哋都要好 colourful。咁其實如果唔去買咧，亦都可以用好多嘢嘅喎，係咪？香料啦、米啦、粉啦、花粉啦、豆啦，即係咩都得嘅，係咪？So you use what you have at home. Yeah. So just as long as it's colourful, and then we need a big piece of drawing paper and pencil. If you have oil lamps or the diya, the candles that we just show you, otherwise it's really good to have the battery kind. Yeah, 因為其實我哋都鼓勵大家咧，即係當然油燈係最傳統㗎啦，我哋喺張相度見到嗰個 diya 就係嗰個油燈啦。但係為咗安全起見咧，我哋都會建議大家用電嗰種蠟燭啦，去大嘅家私鋪都會買得到嘅。尤其是屋企有細佬哥啦，其實最好就係用電池嗰種啦。另外就乜嘢圓形嘅嘢都用得嘅，手鐲又好啊，碟啊、波啊都用得，屋企裏邊有嘅嘢就可以㗎啦。所以咧就係匙羹啦、啲牙籤啦、膠水啦，咁另外就係如果你屋企有啲空樽咧，其實都可以用我哋好似頭先嗰條片裏邊整一啲咁樣嘅dots 咧個圓點嘅時候咧，就會方便啲咁樣嘅。OK， 咁我哋俾啲時間大家去齊集你嘅材料先，然後咧我哋可以去下一張嗰度望一望先啦，即係趁大家喺度忙緊揾材料嘅時候咧，我哋 show 下一張 slide 就係其實話俾大家知有啲咩步驟。其實步驟都好簡單嘅 ，it's actually very simple. It's only very few steps, and you just need a pattern, and then you put glue along the pattern, and then stick the sand on it. If you use rice flour, you use spices to stick the rice flour or the spices, right? And then you do it section by section. It's actually a very simple thing, but I think because it challenges your mind by, you need to think while you do this. So it's very meditative, really. Yeah. 係咪啊？好多時我哋一路去做創作嘅時候咧，個腦袋係好集中精神嘅時候咧，其實都幾好嘅一種腦袋放空嘅一個經驗嚟嘅。咁不如嗱，如果而家大家拎齊晒啲嘢咧，嗱，其實我哋喺呢度咧就登咗幾個 pattern 出嚟嘅。大家可以中意咧就抄呢啲 pattern 啦，不過最簡單，我哋會做最簡單嗰個咧就係喺右下角呢一個，咁即係俾大家睇下嗰個形式其實係點樣嘅意思嘅啫。OK， 咁如果大家準備好咧，咁我哋就開始咯喎，咁我哋就開始直播示範。So we have a live demonstration. As we said, we have a pattern for you, which we will have chosen the simplest kind, but we also showed these patterns that we downloaded. It's printable, downloadable, and you can use these. We prefer a bigger piece of paper, like at least A3. 係咪 A3 紙好啲？如果唔係咧，就會太細啦，咁好難畫嘅，係咪？啲衫唔知擺去邊度好咁樣。OK， 咁咧同埋我哋另外就話屋企有啲咩嘢咧？飲管啊，呢啲，我甚至呢啲勾鞋嘅、勾衫嘅、勾，即係總之有啲 pattern 你覺得中意嘅，其實咧你亦都可以係愛嚟廢物利用嘅，總之係一啲圓形啊、膠紙啊、樽蓋啊，甚至玻璃樽啦、波啦，係咪？屋企有好多呢啲嘢嘅，我哋都可以攞嚟。仲有手鐲啦，係啦。不過你唔想整污糟佢，我唔想咩啊。咁要快。Okay, so let's start doing this, and so the first step is to have your pattern ready. And we will start using the glue. 係咪？先嚟白膠漿或者其他膠水都得嘅。咁不如由我嚟幫手拎個鏡頭啦。咁好。
Firstly, we make for this section by section. Then we make round first, or just through here.
Okay, sorry 啊，我控制鏡頭個技術麻麻地，等我睇下先。係 OK。咁我哋其實睇到咧就係trace the border of one section first, right? And so if you have too much glue, what do you do? It's okay, I guess.
No.
You use the cotton bud. Oh, okay. You use the cotton bud, and so because we don't need so much glue, otherwise it takes a long time to dry, right? 咁我哋搽咗白膠漿啦，喺其中一個 section 嚇，其中一個部分上面先。咁就唔好太多，如果唔係佢好難乾嘅。咁好啦，咁而家有咗膠之後咧，我哋其實有好多顏色已經準備咗啦。咁
So use with the free hand.
先用，其實用手指係最好嘅喎。Use hands is better.
Yeah,
Because you can control.
Yeah, so free hand is more easier. So how we just take out and make it just go to straightly.
So you just trace. Okay. So the idea is to stick the sand to the glue. Okay. So and then if you have too much, what do you do with it?
I pour out in the bowl.
Okay, I see.
The one in the box.
OK， 咁我哋多得滯嘅話咧，就可以將佢倒咗落去一個兜度先啦，就唔使嘥咗嘅喎。其實我哋遲啲咧可以用翻嘅。OK， 咁樣燉走咗啲剩餘嘅咧，我哋就繼續啦。咁跟住有咗白色啦。我哋其實如果用大嘅，我哋可以咩嘅喎？如果我哋填中間，仲再我哋
We can start from from the round one also.
Yes.
But it is okay to do the pattern first also.
Okay.
And now it's the second section.
Okay. 其實一般嚟講就會係喺中間嗰度開始嘅。但係我哋今日咧就因為大家都係第一次做咧，我哋用一個簡便啲嘅方法咧，就係喺側邊咁樣每一格一格咁樣做。Okay.
Second section. This is second section already. We use the white Rangoli powder, and this is the third one section also we did it. So continuously we are going to do the triangle one.
OK， 咁一個一個 section， 我哋燉翻啲唔要嘅出嚟咧，佢就會出現一個白色嘅框啦。OK。
Yeah, so it's just very beautiful color in the signing on this side.
Okay. So I think we can put some different colors, right?
So we already draw three sections. So I'm going to do the continuously all sections.
Okay. Why don't we try some different colors and show our audience?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So and then they can start understanding how to. We have the the 白膠漿, the glue. Long hands, long arms. Okay. So
we use for the glue and make it very thin. So this one.
Okay. Oh, okay. So one thin layer of glue inside the border. I see. Okay, and then we put another color. Is that right?
Yes. So we put how I want to do is what I like to do is just make a dot. Just small here. We have because we actually this one is better.
Oh, okay. 如果屋企有呢啲樽咧，我睇下先。
of the make dot.
Right. 如果有樽咧，亦都可以愛嚟倒嘅。我哋似乎睇到係倒啲唔同色嘅沙倒埋一齊。Okay, so if we have a bottle like this, you can also try this.
And make it like finger this one, and make it.
And 控制住個流量。Okay.
So this is one dot.
Okay. 呢個好有趣啊！呢個我哋先嚟一個 圓形嘅 dots 啦。
Also prefer to pink one. Make it very big a dot. Also, we can make it like this. 呢個更大嘅。And we can use for the teaspoon. And just draw it like this.
一路撥落去。
Yeah.
Okay. 咁就有一個 mixed color.
Yeah, mixed color. Oh, okay, you can put it on that side also. Yeah. We can do this one also.
亦都可以用牙籤撥下。So toothpick
and used to make it draw. Yeah. Also, what we can do, this is one pattern. If we one section, we can do also, but we can use by the hand also. Just make it one color. So this is depend on the how you want
design,
to design and beautiful pattern. So now we are going to for the second section. Second section. Second section, what we have to do is make it for the different color. We can use for the pen. I can use like this also.
Okay. 都係用手方便啲喎。
Because I have a habit already.
Judy 覺得都係用手比較熟習啲係咪？即係喺屋企做慣係咁樣。我哋咁真係唔好意思 ，I'm so sorry make you do this because usually you don't use glue. You use freehand, and I think that's what the value of a tradition is really, right? 即係每個傳統上面嗰個價值就係其實呢一樣嘢咧係一個 transient 嘅 temporary 嚇，一個暫時嘅美麗嚇，大家係要珍惜嘅。咁而家我哋就情商嘅 Judy 用佢其實呢一個做手工嘅方法，叫佢教我哋做咧，因為我哋要之後要睇到嗰個樣啦，所以咧就想佢咁做。
係啦。For me is I want to do the dot one. It's easier and not take long time.
Right. I see.
I prefer to use the freehand.
Yeah. 所以呢個其實為咗大家方便保留呢一個 design， 所以我哋用膠水啫。咁但係喺屋企咧，如果你都真係想嘗試下尼泊爾文化裏面點樣用即係徒手去做呢一樣嘢，去發揮自己嘅創意咧，真係可以試下用呢個傳統方法啦，用手去做一個 design， 好似頭先條片嗰度睇到咁樣。OK， 咁冇辦法啦 ，Judy 俾我哋逼佢教我哋做手工。So Judy is showing us, actually at our request because we want to save the design and the pattern up till we make it, right? So this is not a traditional way of doing Rangoli really because you don't usually use glue, right? But to help us retain what we design. We are asking her to help us use glue and so we can stick the design together and save it. But we still see the traditional techniques, right, of first making a dot and then you mix different colors. Actually, our audience don't see here that we have a lot of different colors. So this is the way of doing Rangoli really. That it's supposed to be colorful. It signifies that life is colorful, that we are very happy, and so this is all very symbolic. 咁我哋睇到其實有好多種唔同嘅顏色，代表住生命係好豐盛啦。咁 睇到好多唔同嘅顏色咧，亦都令我哋好開心嘅。咁我哋而家咧就一路試下用啲唔同嘅沙咧。其實呢度咧就係如果我哋去南亞嘅雜貨店咧都買到一袋袋咁樣嘅藍果麗沙嘅。大家有興趣真係可以買啲翻屋企試下。
Nowadays in Hong Kong also can find, but before it's difficult to get the colors. We have to make by ourselves in the hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how do you make it?
Color?
With salt, yeah. You put color in the salt and make Rangoli sand, homemade Rangoli sand.
Yeah. So make it another dot, and just use it. Just easier, very easy. Just make line dot.
OK， 咁我哋睇呢個技術先。OK， 平地、扁地拉過去就係啦。然後咧側邊嘅咧就咁樣撥出嚟。OK。
If you want to put it to the side, also okay.
Yes. OK， 咁呢個就啱啱同頭先嗰一個咧就係相反顏色嘅 ，yes, opposite colors from the first one. So.
Where is the glue? Now we are in the third section.
The glue is over there, I think. You need that one? Okay, so we'll do one more section just to show the audience how this is done. If you can't see, I mean the audience, if you have a question or you'd like to see something clearer, feel free to send out a question through chat. We have a chat function on Zoom, so you can use the chat function to ask whether it's a technical question or whether it is a cultural question. Feel free to send us through the chat. We don't have a question at this point, right? 大家都好 focus 學緊點樣整。Okay, 咁我哋 repeat for the other sections. So for the border, we put the white lines, and then in the middle we can put the other colors. I think the beautiful part about Rangoli is that it's actually three-dimensional. Right, the way you make it with the sand, you know, when you pull with a spoon, it's actually very three-dimensional. If you make a craft like what we're doing, we are actually flattening it because the glue is only able to stick to one level of sand, right?
Now we put a different color, which is sparkle. We can use, for me, it's fine with the hand also.
Yeah, sure.
But the first time teaching for use for the tools is more easier.
Yes.咁我哋睇下下一個會係咩色咧？我哋你好 colourful 嘅。
Excuse me.
Sorry, bless you. Okay, 我哋今次揀咗紫色。
紫色。Purple color.
Yes.
紫色係 purple. So the purple color is here. Wait.
其實我睇住 Julie 一路整咧，我就覺得即係一家人咧聚埋一齊咁樣整 Rangoli 咧，即係好似中國人整餃子咁啊！過年之前咧 ，you know we Chinese grab dumplings, we make momo, Chinese momo. Before Chinese New Year, the family will stick together and wrap all these dumplings. So it's a time for people to chat, a time for people to get close to each other. Really, and you know, if you do this in Nepal with family get together, and make a Rangoli and design together. You discuss. I think it's a similar thing, right? 係咯，好似我哋中國人過年包餃子走埋一齊咧。咁如果喺尼泊爾咧，可能就係用 Rangoli 呢個方法啦，係咪？一家人聚埋一齊，我哋就去 make 啲唔同嘅設計啦。咁你一齊玩啦，嘻嘻哈哈咁，應該都係一件好開心嘅事嚟嘅。So I think maybe for want of time, we can only do half of the Rangoli today, but we will encourage you to finish it at home. Take your time, finish it at home. Remember to take a picture because then you can join the exhibition. We are organizing an exhibition on the 12th of December. So send us pictures of your handicraft and then you can show us what you did. You can add some words in it, like a text of at most 50 words. Then we know what you feel, whether you think this is a good learning experience, what you have learned, and what you think and feel about all these intercultural handicraft experience. Okay, so at this point, I think Judy is making the border. 咁其實喺做嘅過程裏面咧，就大家一路會係喺度，我覺得真係好 meditative 嘅，一路集中精神去做呢一樣嘢。正如我哋頭先講咧，就我趁呢個機會亦都賣下廣告啦。遲啲12月12號咧會有一個網上嘅展覽啦，就係請所有大家參加過我哋手工藝工作坊嘅朋友。喺屋企記得將你嘅手工藝作品咧影咗相，然後 email 俾我哋嚇，電郵俾我哋嘅時候咧，連埋最多50個字嚇，最多喎，最多50個字講下你喺手工藝喺呢啲跨文化手工藝嘅學習嘅過程，或者係體驗嘅過程裏面有啲咩感受啦，或者你覺得學咗嘅嘢啦，或者你諗到嘅嘢啦，覺得我哋喺香港有咁多嘅唔同嘅文化。其實我哋仲有啲咩嘢可以做，令到所有嘅唔同嘅族裔可以互相學習，一齊生活更開心咧？咁你都可以 send 嚟俾我哋嘅。咁記得係12月5號咧，我哋就希望收到晒大家嘅作品啦。So the deadline for submission is December 5th. So remember to take pictures of your handicraft and send them to us. And so while Judy is busy doing this, she's very focused now. I can't talk to her. So she's trying to complete to show us what it's like when it is done. But I think we also have this to show the old one, the other one that we made the other day. So so there's no need to rush. Okay. Yes, but I think you got the idea, right? Is there anything you like to say? How? Anything we need to pay attention to? Oh, I remember you said you can use different things like bangles and balls. Now, I was thinking, how do you make a ring with a ball? I have this ball for you. Maybe you can show us. We need to put some glue first. I think the glue is over there.
We have to make it round first from the glue.
Yes.
Make it round from the glue.
Not to ruin your masterpiece. When we change, sorry, we need to do this with one hand. Okay, so we use that one just to show. We were practicing with this just now, and yeah. Okay. Here. Okay. 其實咧，我哋做咗一啲唔同嘅嘗試啦，就係用唔同嘅嘢嚟做圓圈啊。咁呢個咧係一個好細嘅圈圈啦。咁睇下大家個 design 裏邊需要啲乜嘢咧，都可以用嘅。
We can use this one.
係 You can use a ball, or you can use caps like this. This one came from this, I believe. Yes. Yes. 咁呢一個咧就係我哋用個波，其實個 idea 就好簡單嘅。咁我哋先要油咗白膠漿啦，喺側邊啦 ，right? So you put glue on the paper first, and then you put the ball there, and then what do you pour some colors on it, right? So I see.
Before we have to put the glue.
Yes, yes, yeah. So we have the glue, and when the sand comes down, it gets stuck to the glue. And then what you achieve is a ring. Yeah, I think that's very interesting, very clever. And then after you finish, let us show people the result, right? Can we take this away and show people the result? It's actually easier if you put it on a foam board like we do and glue it. But otherwise, it's going to move around. But yeah, so we did one earlier on, and you can make different designs. And so just make use of what you have at home is also fine. Right, so this is something that we do. Now, if we put it flat, we can put the candles on it. So what would you do at home? You know, you've got candles.
And I've seen this around. Actually, what we do in the home is the middle one candle.
Okay.
And this both side of the candle.
Right.
The different color. So this is the complete rangoli.
Oh, okay. So this is what you do: 1 in the middle and 4 on the 4 sides. 咁呢個傳統上嘅藍果麗咧，大致上就係咁樣嘅意思啦。有唔同嘅顏色，然後完成之後咧就放一啲蠟燭。I think the candles also symbolize how the spirit, right? The God is with us. That the God has arrived. Or to welcome the God.
Yeah, that time what I do in the when we fire the lamp. That time we pray for the God, for the bless our family, bless our brother, to lightening of the light.
I see.
Yeah.
咁呢個傳統上其實係有一個宗教嘅意義啦，就係一路點嘅時候咧，其實係向神明祝禱。咁當然今天咧，我哋當一個手工咁樣去完成咗嘅時候咧。亦都希望了解多啲佢背後嘅一啲文化嘅含義。咁今日咧好多謝Judy 咧，幫我哋用好短嘅時間。We gave you very little time, but thank you so much for showing us how to do this. But maybe we can see the next slide 啱唔啱咧？睇呢個角度，我哋有冇整歪咗啊？有朋友有問答嘅話咧，仍然可以用 chat 嚟 send 俾我哋啦。咁如果係咧，我哋就其實時間過得好快。Time really flew. It's been an hour already. So we need to tell people what next. What is the next thing that we are planning for you, which is the next slide. That is, we will be having another workshop on the 28th of November, which is 2 weeks from now, and we'll be learning how to make a glass bottle using Indian design. So we have the speaker, Debbie Kasaka. She makes all these very nice bottles from recycled bottles. So if you have soy sauce bottles, wine bottles, beer bottles, whatever, get some ready and learn this with us. And just to remind you, the workshop on the 28th is going to be the last in our series, so make sure you don't miss it. 下一次咧，我哋嘅壓軸工作坊咧就係一個玻璃瓶藝術工作坊，由一位印度女士咧 Debbie Kasaka 咧教我哋點樣將一啲二手玻璃樽一啲recycle 嘅再用嘅循環再用嘅玻璃樽咧整到咁靚啦。咁如果大家屋企有一啲玻璃樽啦、豉油樽、酒樽、酒樽咩都好，或者玻璃杯咁大家都可以準備定一啲嚟同我哋一齊玩嘅。Yes， 咁我哋 next slide 咧，其實就係想繼續賣廣告嘅，就係如果你有興趣參加咧 ，if you're interested, come and join our virtual handicraft party on December 12th. Make sure you send us your submissions by December 5th. So you just need photos. There's no limit as to how many photos you send. Send us photos of your handicraft from taking part in our workshops and a text of maximum 50 words. And we'll be organizing a virtual exhibition after that. So you want to show off, this is the time. And all the participants who come and take part in this program, you will get an MIA limited edition craft pack. Right? 咁我哋啱啱咪講緊12月12號就係一個手工藝嘅 party 手工藝虛擬 party 啦，我哋唔使大家嚟嘅，我哋就喺網上邊聯繫起上嚟咧，就可以大家 show 下你啲手藝啦。你參加咗我哋嘅工作坊之後， 記得影相，幾多張都得嘅，你都可以電郵嚟俾我哋，連同最多50字 send 俾我哋。咁我哋亦都會請我哋嘅導師啦，幫手我哋揀一啲展品出嚟嘅，我哋做成一個虛擬展覽，希望大家都嚟參加啦。咁參加者咧都可以獲得一個限量版，犀利，呢個係限量版嘅，唔係手工版，記得嚟參加咯喎。咁我哋時間又差唔多啦，係咁樣嚟到呢一度咧，我哋就要講多謝啦。咁每一次咧，我哋就用嗰位 speaker 嘅語言同大家講多謝。我哋今次又嚟，咁我哋又嚟學用尼泊爾嘅方式多謝。係，咁我哋咧就Dhanyavad，大家跟住一齊講一次先。Dhanyavad，多謝晒，下次見，拜拜。Dhanyavad。